Hello?
Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me?
I thought you were going to touch my face, and I was like, I don't know how I'm going to respond to that.
I thought I was too. But then I was like, I don't know how he's going to respond to that.
I think I probably would have melted a little too much into your touch, and we would have had to cut. We would have had to cut immediately.
Cut it! Since we're cutting. Just kidding, I'm just kidding.
See, that's how you make it easy to edit out.
Alright, I'm ready. Let's lock in.
Okay, I'm locked in. What are you talking about?
Hey.
Hey.
I am padlocked.
No sleep?
I'm bolted.
You've been up for about 12 hours?
Girl.
Ready to go.
I could cry.
I'm going to tell them what time you were awake this morning.
Yeah, I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I had to be at work at 4:30, and I'm one of those people who has to be early.
Yes.
Especially
same.
if I'm very new to something, because this is only my 3rd week on the job. Mm-hmm. So I will get there, and I will be 20 minutes early, and I'll sit in my car. And I'll just wait. I have to scope out the scene, make sure that, I'm the first one there. Especially because I opened, so we're, the first people there. I didn't want them to have to be waiting on me to go in the building. Yep. And I also didn't want them to, go in and then lock the door and then me have to be, call the store and be like, hey, let me in. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, it is.
That's embarrassing. So, I was there I had to be there at 4:30. I was there at 4. God. So I got up at 3.
That's disgusting.
It was not fun.
No.
It was not
That's
fun.
how I was at 2NC. Well, I mean, that's how I am at every job, but, at 2NC, I was like, I need to be there so fucking early.
Oh, 2NC, I had to sit and debrief for a second. I was like, I needed to mentally prepare myself for what I was walking into. Because 9 times out of 10, I was mad at somebody. Somebody was mad at me. I had to prepare to work with certain people. And I was like, guys, it's just going to be bad. And by guys, I mean my different personalities in my head.
Oh, God.
I had to say that to myself. Anyways, since we kind of segued into 2NC, I do have something that I want to share.
Please do.
I went back.
Oh.
Not to work.
Well, yeah.
I went back.
Blacklisted.
I went back specifically for one book because I've been looking for this book everywhere, and we don't have any more used bookstores in this town. No. It's just 2NC, so it's
and the Goodwills here are fucking
trash.
Garbage when it comes to books.
The specific book that I want, it was a specific edition, and it was the earlier edition. So all of the bookstores Barnes and Noble and anything like that, anything that we have here other than 2NC was going to be the new covers, and they're butt ugly. It was Aragon. I wanted to get the original Aragon series, and you know what? I found it. But I know. I just got the first one though, and I should have gotten the other one that was there with it because it's going to be so hard to find the other ones now, and I'm going to have to keep going back to 2NC. But anyways, me and Kinsey, we went Wednesday because that's normally the day that she's supposed to go to therapy. Mm-hmm. So she doesn't work, normally didn't work on Wednesdays. I was trying to avoid her because I was 100% confident that if I walked in there and she knew that I was there or saw that I was there, she was
removed.
She was gonna send somebody, because she's not gonna do it herself because she's a pussy ass hoe. She was gonna send somebody to kick me out and say that I'm banned because she loves to ban people.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my God, it's one of her favorite things in the world. Someone will piss her off once and she's like, they can't come back. Yeah, so it's crazy.
And you're the one that probably started it. But.
Yeah. Thank you. Clogged it. We went back in the morning, afternoon-ish, and she was there.
Oh,
she was literally there. I was like, girl, you need to be in therapy. Please go. Not just because I wanted to go into the store, but you need that. I'm looking out for you and your well-being. Yeah. Because it's nothing's gonna get better if you don't go to therapy. But yeah, she was there, and so we were like, fuck it, whatever. We went to Hobby Lobby, and then we went to dinner that night because we got these really nice dresses from Goodwill just for shits and gigs, and they were prom dresses, gala dresses. And we just wore them to Chili's to get margs. That was it. Because it's just so fun. That's such a fun vibe. Because, where else are we going to wear those dresses? And they were so cute. And I was like, hey, you want to see if she's still working? I doubt if she was there at this time that she was closing. Mm-hmm. She's probably not going to be there. And we're like, yeah, let's go. And so we went. She wasn't there. I got my book. We looked around a little bit. Talked to David.
Oh, love.
So much fun. Love him down. Didn't get kicked out.
Cute. Okay.
Yeah, it was fun.
Like, truly, with that woman, who knows what she's gonna do?
Well, yeah, but I knew that, like, I don't know how to say this without, like, I don't want to throw other people under the bus, but, like, and, like, have her react, like, retaliate towards them.
Mm-hmm.
So we might have to cut this part depending on how bad you think it is.
Okay.
But I knew that if she wasn't there, no one was going to say anything to me.
Oh, no.
Because, like,
No one else cares.
Yeah, no one else.
We're liked by everyone else.
Yeah. But I don't know what kind of front they're putting on towards her. Like, they're on her side, or if they're not. Like, I don't know. Because, like, when I was working there, I was fake as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, because I had to be. Because I didn't know what was going to happen and how she was going to treat me.
Survival.
Survival of the fittest.
I love when people use that term, survival of the fittest, so poorly. Because it's about adaptation. It's not about, like...
I had to adapt.
No, that's my point. That's my point,
okay,
is you had to adapt.
I was like, I did use it right.
No, yeah.
Like, why are you being
point.
mean to me right now? But,
I'm talking about people, like, fitness influencers, where they're like, survival of the fittest, and they're, like, flexing, and I'm like, that's not what survival of the fittest is.
That's actually not what that means.
That's not what that means.
No, I say survival of
evolution
the...
and adaptation, which you're not doing.
Yeah. No, I say survival of the fitness, because it's funny.
Is it?
You literally just giggled.
I laughed because it's stupid that you said it, not because it's inherently
You're about
funny.
to piss me off.
I think I've already pissed you off. Oh my goodness.
That one was so close this time.
It was so close to my face. I'm gonna pee. That's gonna be my merch, and I.
That is a... Yeah, no, I think that's my new favorite quote. I think that's the quote of the pod. But what's so funny, what's so great is, like, that part of that episode was 2 seconds long. Yes. But it stuck with me. Yes. It was great. It was fantastic.
I think that has to be my first merch, and I really want your first merch to be "Don't ever interrupt me again."
No, I want mine to be "Bring Back the Bush," but it's like,
yes.
A presidential election type vibe, so they think I'm talking about, like, President Bush. But I'm not.
It'll be like a campaign.
It'll be like a MAGA font, whole that thing, but it'll be like "Bring Back the Bush." But it's gonna be great. It's because it's satire. Because I don't mean it. Was Bush a Republican?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of them were.
Yeah. That would make sense, and it's funny because it's like but like I put a picture of like a vag on there.
So why wouldn't you just
the shape of it, like how it's like this, and it's like just hair, like it's just hair.
Yeah, girl. Yeah.
Yeah, like MAGA, but like "Bring Back the Bush."
See, I was thinking vintage, like, campaign poster. With, like take inspiration from Bush's actual, like, campaign posters, but instead of him in the middle of it, put I was gonna say your pussy, but no, just any vagina with a bush.
Good thing she don't get paid for thinking.
That's what you use it. That's what you use it.
No, whatever. It's a good idea. I was just going off the rip, you know? Like, I was just making stuff up as it flowed in my head.
Yeah, I feel like I've blown out the mic so many times.
Me too. That's why I keep going like this. But, like, I literally just said I wasn't going to move it.
You have to stop doing that. We discussed it before filming.
Guys, if I move my mic one more time, dislike the pod.
No.
I'll learn my lesson.
No. We can't handle that.
I'm just kidding, guys. The only person that's disliking this pod...
She who shall not be named.
She who shall not be named, and we know who it is. We know.
I have two of those people in my life now.
Really?
Yeah.
Did I tell you about how I don't remember if I said it on the pod or if I just told you in person, but if I didn't say excuse me. If I didn't say it on the pod, go ahead and add it into this one. One of my sister's friends saw a clip from our pod.
Oh.
And she texted my sister.
Was it like, who the fuck is Holly?
Yeah, she said, and what the fuck is Holly? Like, and who the fuck is Holly? And that was just like, it was just that. Like, she wasn't referencing anything, and my sister took a screenshot of it and sent it to me. I said, my biggest op.
Yeah, you did say it. I think you said that on the last pod, actually.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember if I said it or not, but it's so funny.
Yeah, it is.
It's so funny.
Hilarious.
It's so funny. I love it. Hate her.
True.
Love the bit.
Oh, something else. because I'm getting into book spraying. I've been doing the book spraying thing.
Yeah.
Of course, that store is like would be the best resource for me to have, and I don't have it.
There's kits. Oh my gosh! I wish I would have picked one up for you while I was literally there.
My mom brought up the point that they don't know her. Like my mom, my brother, my sister, my dad. They don't know any of them because
that's true. They didn't. I've never even met him yet.
No.
Come here.
I think you saw my mom one time because she like brought me food or something.
That does ring a bell,
yeah.
but it's
and
not
you've
like
seen her outside a few times.
Well, I've seen her cleaning that pool.
Yes.
Period.
Oh my god, the pool. Actually, can we get into my things?
Actually, can we get into something else real quick?
Sure, go ahead.
Why don't you go ahead and tell the
No, I'll just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, thank
How
you.
about that?
Hey,
I'll produce and be fine.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, why don't you go ahead and tell the pod what we've been doing recently? Because I'm dying to get it on the pod.
Oh my god, okay. We've been playing Roblox.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
It started with Dress to Impress,
Yes.
and now it's evolved to horror. Roblox horror.
We put our first ones yesterday, and we did like it was like different games, and they were like short stories. Those were a lot of fun. I really liked, you know what I really liked? The airplane one.
Yeah, Flight Logs, that one was so fun.
I liked the airplane one.
Because it felt very, like, it explained what you were doing. It wasn't, like, too...
And it also felt like a good pace, too. Like, all the other ones, it was taking so long to, like, get into the story. But, like, I felt like that one felt like a good
Oh my god, the fucking
pace.
Trick or Treat one.
I hated that one.
Go die.
I do kind of want to redo it, though, because we didn't pass that one. We failed. We didn't even make it to the end. But I feel like now we could make it to the end. Because we know where he's going to be at, so we can run away.
Yeah. Well, then, by that logic, we should redo the janitor one, too.
But I passed the janitor one. You died. We should also do the Saw one.
Oh, wait, no, you did actually win that one, didn't
I
you?
did win that one.
Yeah.
You died. I carried the team.
Okay, so that's not what happened.
I carried the team to victory.
That's not what happened.
You died. I carried the team to victory.
I died because the monster literally spawned... like, where my microphone is, this was my character, this is the monster. It literally spawned right here, so I had no chance to run. It spawned
I was running
on top of
backwards
me.
for a second. I haven't figured out how to turn around. Because it was in front of me. I couldn't figure out how to turn around fast enough to where I could run straight, so I just kept backing up.
That's what I was doing when the ghost pilot was attacking me.
Yeah.
I was just running backwards shooting.
The fact that we could shoot a ghost. The fuck was that?
No.
Anyways, the fact that we could literally pick up a Glock.
Why was that kind of a duck sound that I made?
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Does she need to turn down? No, I'm scared to turn it down because I feel like I turn her down too much, and that's why like my sound is so
we're
spotty.
doing fine right now.
Okay, cool. Glad, happy to hear it.
But okay, Dress to Impress. I fear we have to discuss Dress to Impress.
I fear that I'm better than you.
What the fuck? Why would you say that on the internet? You absolute awful bitch.
Cody,
what is wrong with you?
It was for the bit.
Please.
Why don't you calm down?
No.
You should not be getting this heated. Can we talk about Smosh again? Because I need to bring up the other story that I was talking about.
Well,
or do you want to finish Dress to Impress?
We have
do you
to
want to tell them about how you
Dress to
keep
Impress.
losing?
Okay, so one, that's just factually not true.
I know.
Because who placed higher than you in every round yesterday?
Not every round.
Okay, that's actually true. She did get one round off on me.
We only played 3. We only played 3 rounds.
I'm still counting it.
Oh my god. Okay, fine.
We truly have clocked probably 6 hours in Dress to Impress
in the last
together.
3 days.
Yeah, together.
Yes.
Whoever is playing that game.
Oh my god.
The 12-year-olds that are playing that game with us.
I was so mean to 12-year-olds. I wasn't even trying to be mean. I was trying to be real. And they couldn't handle it.
Like, if you're not on theme, you should be able to call that out.
Yeah.
If you are clearly just
fit,
not
but
participating.
not on theme.
Yeah. Dressing cute is not the
They
point.
also were blowing up the chat because it was like a group of
my
friends.
God.
And it's like...
They were cheating. They were
literally cheating. In the chat, they were like, vote 5 for me, vote 5 for me. And I'm like, one, you're playing together, so call. Like, we were on the phone. or headset, or like something like you don't have to blow up the chat and like distract other people from trying to make the bombest fit in the world.
Yeah.
Also, preface real quick, it's not that deep.
It's not.
Like, everything that's coming out of my mouth right now is not that deep. But I do sound upset, so I just wanted to preface. Anyways, continuing. I literally sent in the chat, I said, y'all are annoying.
Yes. And
they said, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Blah, blah, blah.
And I was like, are you 12 question mark? And they're like, are you 5? Ooh, you got me.
Now, mind you, every message they've sent, literally typo city.
Well, me too.
That's not true.
That's not true. In the beginning, when I first started playing, because I started playing on my dad's computer, that's why I was having all those typos, because his keyboard is so sensitive. Like, I would randomly start just, like, jumping. I'm like, why am I jumping? Because my thumb was resting on the space bar.
That's
so
why you were jumping.
Yes. It was literally resting. It, like, I was barely touching. I was like, why am I jumping?
There was a moment where she just kept jumping. She was like, why am I jumping? She just kept going.
The guy was like, what is going on? I was like, I'm lagging. I wasn't. I'm just an idiot.
Oh, what?
Anyways, yeah, and then this other person that was in the lobby with us,
Oh my
they
God.
were like, I know the person who created the game, and if you guys don't apologize to each other, I'm going to call him.
No, I fear we have to tell it more linearly. I think you're jumping too far.
Okay.
So, yeah, you had said y'all are annoying, and they were being annoying.
They were being annoying.
And it just, like, kept going, and then she and they started having, like, a back and forth.
Well, no, because it wasn't even really back and forth. Like, they would say a few things, like, I'm trying to dress to impress.
Oh, that's true.
Like, I'm trying to put
true.
together a fit, and then I keep seeing the thing go off, and I'm like, all right, what's going on? I check it real quick while I'm picking out my jewelry, right?
Yeah.
And then that's when they're, like, going off on me. I'm like, I'm too grown. Let me finish my fit. Like, let me do what I need to do, and then I'll respond.
And most of them were in the voice chat together, so it really didn't make any sense why they just kept doing the text chat back and forth. Yeah. And openly admitting to cheating is crazy. And then another person came into the server later. They were like, y'all, what is going on? This is too much. Y'all are doing too much.
Yeah.
The other people were like trying to explain what had happened, and Anna was just dressing. She was getting dressed.
Girl, the chat was closed. I was like, I'm ready to get first place. Like, I wasn't playing around anymore. I was like, I'm too grown for this. Let me calm down. Like, if you can't legally walk into a restaurant and order a margarita, I don't need to be talking to you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to be having, like, I don't need to argue with you. Like, I don't care. Truly don't care enough.
Yeah, and then this new person started saying that they knew the person that, like, created the game.
Yeah,
and
like
that they were gonna call them if Hannah and these other kids didn't apologize.
They were like, "Are you gonna?"
They were demanding an apology.
And it was like no one was responding. I think the other person left, like ended up leaving.
Yes, after he asked for the apology,
the
that
other person left. Yeah, and I was steady playing the game. Like, I wasn't even looking at the chat. And then I look at it, and it was like every so often, like every couple of minutes, he'd be like, "So are you gonna apologize? Like, are you gonna apologize now? You guys need to apologize." Like, he kept going and kept going, and I finally saw it, and I was like, "No, I'm not." Also, they left. Yeah. Also, I'm too grown for this.
Yeah. And was I passively egging this other person on?
Yes. But and then the other and then he was like, I was like, he's gone. Like, who am I gonna apologize to? Like,
the server.
I literally said, he's gone. I'm not apologizing. Yeah. Or I was like, I'm not apologizing. Also, he left.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, I wasn't apologizing. No, and he was like, you can apologize to the server for how you guys were acting. So you're 12 too.
Sorry.
That's funny. Yeah. But yeah, no, I was like, okay, so you're 12 too, and then I was like, all right, Cody, let's dip.
And we did.
We did.
Because it was so fucking stupid. They just kept talking about how they knew the owner or the creator or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, no, you don't, because you wouldn't be threatening it.
Do you? And then we went, literally the next day, logged back in, went to Dress to Impress, was allowed.
Yeah.
It's like, what are they gonna do? Yell at me? Oh, I'm scared. I'm shaking in my boots.
What are they gonna do? Block me? Oh.
I'm so scared. There's like 7 different versions of Just to Impress, and they all run exactly the same. I'm good. Oh my God.
Also, I'll just create a new account.
Also,
And you weren't even wrong. Yes, you weren't wrong. They were being fucking annoying. They weren't playing the game
I said
right.
also admitting to cheating in the chat.
Yeah.
No, I said also vote me 5. I put it in quotes. Is crazy. And they're like, it's called farming. It's called farming. Like correcting me
babe,
because I
that's
used
cheating.
the wrong terminology. No, and I don't even think that it was because they were like, I said something that they weren't doing. It's because I didn't use the right term to describe it. And I was like, what does it matter? After they said that, I was like, guys.
So yeah, you're literally 12.
Yeah, like you're actually a prepubescent tween.
And I was checking the chat while she was getting dressed because she just dropped it. She really did just drop it until they kept going because they did keep going.
Yeah, no, I was locked in. What were we dressing up as? It was like was it the boho one?
That was one of them.
One of them was a boho one, and people were like turning themselves into a fucking tulip, and I was like, that's not what this means. I was like, this is not on theme.
No.
I said cute fit, not on theme.
Yeah.
Because that's not boho.
Which is fair.
Boho is not you dressing up as a fucking rose.
No. Boho is not a mini skirt and crop top with high heels. Like, that's not it.
Yeah.
The point of the themes is that you're supposed to match them, and it's absurd.
Yeah, but also then I was like a little bit pissed off because I pissed them off, and so nobody was voting for me, even though I had the best fits. Aside from Cody.
No, it's okay. I understand.
But no one was voting for me, and I was like, let's just leave.
I played an honest game. That's a lie, because we were voting for each other.
We were voting for each other. Farming.
And I come from the farmland.
Hey. Moo.
I'm clipping that.
I'm clipping that.
Actually, let me not moo.
Is that what they sound like?
I'm gonna add the moo to the thing now.
That was my cat.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Tell me
this
right now.
Bitch.
I'm assuming you mean Kofi.
Bitch.
Yes.
This bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. 10:30 last night. No, it was a little bit earlier than 10:30. It was like 10.
Okay.
I was in bed by 9. I'm trying to fall asleep. I had to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get my Z's.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to catch my Z's. Okay? Count my sheep, catch my Z's.
Thank you.
And so I'm half asleep. I'm laying here. I'm half asleep. Whatever. I sleep on the side of the bed that's right next to the coffee table. Full cup of water. Like this big. Full.
I know where this is
To
going.
the brim. Full! Kofi decides, hey, what if I fuck around and find out?
Oh.
Knocked the entire cup of water all over me. Like, it fell directly on top of me, spilled all over me. And mind you, I'm half asleep, trying to catch some Z's, count my sheep and catch my Z's, for work at 3 a.m. Falls all over me, falls on my phone, gets all over my watch. My watch is literally, like, busted to hell on this bottom right here. The only thing that saved it was this case that I have on it. My vape, my pen, all of my chargers, like, literally everything that was important to me, like, remotely important to me and my well-being, soaked, drenched. I'm, like, screaming. I'm slamming doors. I'm walking around the house trying to find towels. Of course, none of them are washed. None of them are clean. They're all in the laundry. They're all in the laundry. Of course they are. I'm trying to find paper towels. We're out of paper towels. I got to go get a new roll of paper towels and also try and get all the water soaked up before it causes too much damage.
Yes.
You know, it's like, and I was so done. I was so done. I went back to my room. I looked at my sopping wet bed and I said, fuck it. Turned the light off, slept on the opposite side. I slept all the way on the other end. Like this much room that wasn't wet, that's where my body was. Yeah, my phone charger was ruined. I didn't charge my phone last night. Thankfully, I had been charging it for a while, so it was almost fully charged. And, like, if I'm not on it, so it didn't lose any battery while I was sleeping. So, like, we're fine. Everything's fine. And I have an extra charger at home.
I'm so sorry. I'm also sorry for laughing so much. That's just like, that's such a fucking cat thing to do.
It's funny now.
Yeah.
But in the moment, oh boy, did I want to grab him by his scruff and throw him across the room. I didn't. I did take him and I shoved him outside, though. I said, go sit outside on the catio while I clean this up.
Yeah, because I truly cannot look at you.
Yeah. I truly can't do it. And then he was so scared of me for the rest of the night. He wouldn't come and lay down on my chest to go night night, because that's how he normally falls asleep. He falls asleep right here on the tatas. Guys, I'm delusional. That was my. Shut up. Anyways, yeah. Alright, I think this is where the crash happens.
We knew it was coming.
Guys, we knew it was coming.
We discussed before we started this, we're gonna get a good maybe hour, and then nothing, be zombies.
Maybe hour. The fact that it's not even noon yet, and I feel like I've lived an entire life.
Yeah.
Since I've been awake.
Yeah. Do you work tomorrow?
No.
Okay, then
I'm off tomorrow.
Good.
I work Sunday. My schedule's exactly the same.
Oh.
Every single week. At least the schedules that he's put out, which is really fine, because it's like it's a good balance of everything. This is so not important, nobody cares. But that's how it's gonna be for the entirety of forever. So the only reason why we couldn't do it this Wednesday is because that was when I was
Kenzie.
Yeah. That's when we made those plans.
And I wouldn't dare get in the way of that.
Yeah, you better not. Actually, you can try.
That was a sweet moment, and then you were so hateful.
I'm sorry. I'm just so used to that side of you. I don't get the sweet side a lot. That's actually not true. I just don't know how to reciprocate, so I don't embrace.
I don't either. It's okay. I'm nice to people so infrequently.
Guys, it's just like so much easier to be mean.
Well, it's also like
But like jokingly mean.
Yeah. I like being jokingly mean with people, but I have so few people in my life where I can actually do that, and it won't, like... And I don't mean that in a bad way, because, like, some people, that's just not how they can interact.
Yeah, that's fine. We just can't be friends.
Well, I didn't say that.
Actually, no, because I don't really have the same, like, kind of, like, banter with Kinsey. Because I respect her more than you. I'm just kidding. But that was funny.
Such a bitch.
No, it's just like, I don't know, it just has never been that kind of like...
Yeah, you just have a different thing.
But it's not, that doesn't mean that I like love her any less.
Yeah.
Like, she's one of my favorite people in the whole entire world. I consider you two my, like, best friends. My two closest friends.
Oh.
Cut it. Actually, no, cut it. So what if I told you I was about to piss in my pants?
Oh, pee.
I'm peeing.
The numbers.
I don't want to pee.
The numbers that would do on the pod.
My pants just start getting
dark.
dark.
God. Actually, do go pee.
No, I can hold it. I'm fine.
Okay. I do want to talk about that a little bit.
Pissing in my pants?
Not pissing in your... Well, actually, a little bit, kind of.
I wasn't done also.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Continue. What did you want to say to me? You want to talk about something?
I saw this thing on Twitter yesterday, I think, and it was someone doing this, like, stupid little think piece about how almost every fetish is, like, a mental illness. And they were using, like, the most extreme fetishes.
Yeah.
Like, scat.
Whoa.
And I'm not saying that, like, that to me, yes, that is, like, way too far. But if it's between two consenting adults who both like that, that's their business. I don't think that's necessarily mental illness. I do think that that's, like, just left from center. You know, that's not typical. But they were just using the really, really extreme ones, but also lumping in normal ones.
I think that we're generalizing the idea of
fetishes.
Mental illnesses.
And yeah.
I think that, honestly, in my opinion, I think, like, how we talk about, like, the autism spectrum, I think that mental illness is a spectrum as well.
Yeah.
Just because somebody likes something, that doesn't mean you need to categorize it as a mental illness.
Yeah.
I think that's why the term fetishes was, like, developed in the first place. Like, because if not, then I feel like from the jump, people would have called them mental illnesses.
Yeah.
Like, part of a mental illness, or, like, that would have been grouped in or categorized as something... like, as a certain mental illness, you know. But I think that since we have that term fetishes, I think that that's completely wrong. I don't think I agree with that.
It's also really dangerous rhetoric to say that, because I
think that gives it a negative light for something that people enjoy, like something that makes someone feel good.
Putting this extra negative lens, using a sort of common not misconception, but like a weird misuse of mental illness.
Yeah.
It's using that to put an even more negative stigma on something that already has a stigma on it.
Yeah, I think that people are just trying to make themselves feel greater than God. Like, I don't know how else to say it. It's like they're trying to make themselves feel more normal, I think. in a sense. So that's why they have to say that people who think differently than they do and like things differently than
Holier
they do,
than thou.
like
Yeah.
holier than thou. And I think that like they're trying to tear people down just for shits and gigs.
Yeah.
I think that's
to make themselves feel
100%
better.
what that was. I don't think that it was, because like that's crazy. Like I understand stuff might be gross to you, but it's the same thing as like if someone likes mustard and you don't.
Yeah.
Like they like that because it tastes good to them, but I don't. I'm not going to say that they have a mental illness because they don't like mustard. Like, or because they like mustard and I don't. Like that's taking things a little bit too far. Like in a sense, I guess I can understand where they're coming from and why they say that, but I don't agree with it, and I think that they're just trying to make themselves feel better about something that they're not telling us.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It's always the people bitching the loudest about stuff like that are freaks behind closed doors.
Thank you.
And not in the fun way.
Yeah.
Like, they're the people that are, like, into choking, but, like, take it way too far.
Yeah, into choking, like, on the verge of blacking
dying.
out. Like, actually passes out, like, and then you continue while I'm... Like, that's what they're probably into.
You're into
Yeah.
non-consent.
So, like, do you want to be pegged or what? Like, that's what I would have responded with if I saw that. I would have been in the comments like, so do you want to be pegged or what?
I think you just...
Do you want a cookie?
I think you want to get pissed on and you want to get pegged.
I think that he also, like... I'm saying he...
Oh, it was a woman.
It was a woman?
That's what it shocked me even more, by the way.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Maybe she has some... Oh, my gosh. What would even
She's
be,
probably
like...
into cutting. Sexual cutting, by the way, not...
She's probably
depression.
into, like... She's... Oh, my gosh. You know what it gives me the vibe of? Like, super, like, conservative, like, Christian. Thinks that their way is the only way. Like... If anyone's doing something differently than the path that they're taking in life, they're wrong.
Yeah.
Immediately. I think that's the type of person that they are.
I think it also ties into, like, when I was talking about how it's dangerous rhetoric, it's also tying into this weird, like, new puritanical regime we've been forced into. Like, the Sydney Sweeney ads of it all. Like, have you seen the discourse about that?
I know, but I'm not as, like... I'm not on, like, I don't take in as much media as you do.
That's
like,
true.
in every aspect. Like, I watch Smosh or MasterChef. Like, that's what I've been into recently. Like, I'm not on, like, I have Reddit, but I look at, like, the stupid stuff, like, am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Like, I don't look at, like, the times. Like, I don't know what's going on in the world today.
Times.
Like, I'm just living. I'm just, oh my God, I'm gonna fucking... Yeah, no, I'm not, like, super... And that's why I didn't vote. Like, I don't think Like, I don't take in... Okay, I have my reasonings. Like, I know that, like, every vote matters, but it's like, you don't want me voting for the president, because I'm gonna vote for who has the funniest name. Like, I don't take in enough... I don't educate myself enough to have an opinion on what's going on in the world. Like, I do know the pros and the cons, like, I do know that kind of stuff, and, like, I know who... I would have voted for, but in the same breath, it's like, I don't know enough about it, and I don't educate myself enough, because I have too much, like, personal stuff going on for me to even care about that remotely. And so, I didn't vote. Because I've gotten a lot of different, responses to me saying that, but I feel like our, what's the word I'm looking for, audience, not going to be okay with that. But it is, like, it is true. Like, I just, like... I like to know something for 100% fact before I put, like, I don't know, because I feel like it's, like, in my hands. I don't like feeling like that. And, like, if I don't know who I'm voting for, then I'm not going to vote.
I want to challenge that and say that for the next presidential election, I want you to make sure you're involved.
I will. I've gotten a lot more into it. I think that I'm also very, I don't want to say, like, very young and, like, naive, but, like, low-key.
That's true.
I am, and I'm very easily influenced. And so it wouldn't have been my decision. It would have been what everyone else around me was voting for. You know, like, it would have been, I voted for this person because someone else in my life is voting for this person, not because that's what I truly believe.
And that is what it boils down to. It's like you looking at what these people genuinely stand for and being like, okay. Because, and also, I'm not saying there's never a perfect candidate, because there just isn't.
There isn't.
So you do have to make peace with certain, like with Kamala, like, obviously I voted for her, but, like, I didn't like her stance on Israel and Gaza. I didn't like her stance on police, on just police in general. On police.
On Po.
Like, there were several things I didn't like, but there's also, like...
You have to make a pros and cons list, and which one weighs heavier.
Well, also, one of them is only cons. If you're,
true.
unless you're a truly garbage human being, one of those candidates was only a con. There was nothing good ever going to come from him. And lo and behold, like, our society is fucking collapsing.
Yes. But also, I actually don't know. Is Georgia blue?
Georgia? It is historically red.
But wasn't it blue in the last election?
It was blue.
Okay, so I don't feel bad.
Yeah. Well, not during this election. This last one. It was red during this last one. Which was crazy because it was... Oh, God. They made history in the previous presidential election by being blue. Like, that was crazy that it actually was swayed to be blue. Yeah. And when it wasn't blue this year, that was crazy. Huge. It was so bad.
Yeah.
But, you know.
How bad, guys?
Well, it's not... Every vote does matter. It truly does. And I also believe the same thing when I was younger of, like, why does my one singular vote mean anything?
My grandfather kind of explained it to me, and it was more of, like, a percentage base rather than, like, a vote per vote base, you know, because it's like they take the percentage of the entire population who can vote versus who actually voted and, like, what they voted for. And it's a whole thing. And so, like, I understand now that, like, because this was after, I found this all out after the election happened, so, like, I kind of feel bad now not voting, but, like, I didn't know all that. Like, when I didn't, like, when I withheld from voting, like, I thought it was, like, they count each and every vote. They count each and every vote. They don't. Like, they do.
They do, but it's
They
not,
do, but it's in a generalized
thing
because it's
really
like,
complicated.
Yeah, because the percentages thing, it was a really weird thing for me to even understand, and I don't fully understand it to this day. But I do plan on getting more educated about it and caring a little bit more. But, like, just also in that stage of my life, I was going through so many things. I this past year to 2 years has just been all over the place for me. So it was like, I couldn't even educate myself on how to take care of myself.
Yeah. I mean,
I couldn't even do that.
There's
so
important context that you literally, like, you are still a kid. Yeah. I don't say that in an infantilizing way.
No, but I get
I mean
what
that
you
in,
mean.
like, you're not even 25 yet.
Yeah.
Like, your brain isn't even done cooking.
Yeah. My frontal lobe, not even halfway there.
Yeah.
Like, she still has some time until she knows what's going on.
Yeah, you've still got big changes coming in the next few years.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. But I do plan on, like, educating myself more because I do want to care more about that stuff. It was just really hard for me to want to educate myself this past year.
Yeah, and that's fair. There's also a big factor of how you vote is not just you. It's also everyone in your life.
I hate because to cut this because it's such good conversation.
I can try to cut around.
Okay. I honestly, like, if you don't think it's gonna cause so much, like, drift, I don't care if people know because I feel like I have valid reasoning for it just because of, like, where mentally I was. However you feel comfortable doing it, or you can just take it out completely.
Okay.
But I don't mind them knowing.
Okay. But how you vote is also just it's not just about you. It's about the people in your life you care about. Like, if you have anyone in your life that's queer, anyone in your life that's a woman, anyone in your life that's a person of color, anyone in your life that's just a marginalized community, you are also voting for them.
Yeah.
You are voting on whether or not you care enough about that person to vote people into legislation that will protect those people, that will honor those people, that just agree that they exist and should be allowed to exist.
Yeah. I brought up a really good point to Kinsey the other day while we were hanging out. And she was talking about, like, wanting to have another kid, and, like, already picking out, like, nursery themes if she has a girl and, like, stuff like that. Cause she loves so much. I don't know if she wants her kid's name on the pod. I can bleep that. But she loves him so much. She loves her baby. And she was like, I like him at this stage, and I want to have so many of this. And I was like, yeah, girl, maybe get past the terrible twos first, and then decide. But she was like, I'm also worried about, like, having another kid because I don't know where the world's gonna be at. And like, she was like, if something happens to where, like, either me or the baby is not gonna survive if I don't, like, get an abortion, and I'm not allowed to get an abortion. Like, I don't want that to happen. Yeah. And then there's also laws where it's like you can't even go to a different state and get it done because they test you when you leave the state and test you when you get back, you know? So it's like they'll know if you did that to yourself. So it's like
it has to be like a full secret from top to bottom.
I was like, I think that it's so crazy because it's like, would this even be a thing or, like, be in consideration if, like, men were the ones that carried the babies?
No.
if a man had to go through if a man had to go through pregnancy and like carry babies and like they weren't financially ready, they weren't emotionally ready, it was an accident or like something is medically wrong with you to where you need to get this abortion. Yeah. If it was a man who was carrying that child,
you'd be able to get one at 7-11.
Because it's the men that are making these laws, making these rules, and it's like if it was a man, you'd be able to do anything. And she said something. She was like, "Oh my gosh, what did she say that was so like?" I don't want to say mind-blowing because it wasn't that deep, but it was like so like it sat with me for a second, but I can't remember what she said. And I'm also running on 2 hours of sleep.
2 wet hours of sleep.
2 wet hours of sleep. Cut it. I can't remember. But she like that's just something that we were talking about. Like I just think it's so crazy. I think it's so crazy.
We place like the entire onus of reproduction on women, or even just people who have vaginas and uteruses.
Uteri.
Uteri. That's still one of my favorite clips.
Oh my gosh, I go back and watch it to this day.
Yeah. Like it's one of the few that I've kept on my computer like all the time so that I can watch it whenever I want to. Yeah.
Whenever I'm like have a pod. Oh, you have a pod? Yeah, do you want to see a clip?
Uteri.
It's so funny. Yeah. It's so funny. I can't remember which one it is, but there's one that was released this week that I really like, but I can't remember which one it was.
Was it AIDS?
No. No, but that was funny.
Was it No Love, No Kids Will Die Alone? Where you were like, you want kids?
Girl, that was so funny. That was so funny, and you didn't take it in the way that I wanted you to take it.
No, but the way I took it made it even funnier.
I sounded like an asshole.
Yeah, it made it even funnier. I
literally sounded like an asshole. I didn't mean it in that way.
The way I clipped this show. Just to make you look the worst.
I'm gonna have so many haters. But
I love being the producer.
Think before I speak.
And then I get you on camera.
Well.
Anyway, to cap off the conversation we were having before we move on, be an informed voter. If you actually give a shit about the women in your life, the people who have uteruses, the
girls,
people of color, or the queer people, vote how you know you're supposed to be voting. And don't be shocked if you vote for the other one and it goes south like it's doing now. Moving along.
I'm truly scared for my life every day.
Yeah. Because it's hard not to be.
Yeah. Anyways, to get off of this topic, for the first time ever, watched one of our pods start to finish.
Jesus Christ.
Guys, it's like right? I lived through it. Like I was there. I don't need I was there. So I've never been like drawn to watch it. Like I'll watch it and put it on so that we get the views up.
Exactly.
But I don't like actually sit down and watch it. But I did the other day. It was the most recent one that came out. It was so good. Mm-hmm. It was so good.
They are good.
I did like it. I was like, I'm like entertained and I was there. So I think I'm gonna start watching our pods. I think I watched.
Do you think I'd let this go on if I didn't think it was entertaining?
Hey, come on now.
I know when to call it quits.
Oh. You know when to call it quits is crazy. Please don't fire me.
Well, no, I fire you and replace you with another blonde hair blue-eyed girl.
I can't lose another job. You know what that just reminded me of?
That voice you were doing is amazing.
I can't lose another job.
I love that.
That's literally just me. Like I wasn't even making a voice. I was
that character you were doing was amazing.
Thank you.
I can't lose another job.
I'm gonna pee.
Stop stealing my bit.
You literally said it once. Never again after that pod. You only say it after I say it first.
Because so you're trying to steal it from me.
Bit.
You've stolen it from me and made it your bit.
No, it literally wasn't even a bit at first. Anyways, you were just trying to tell me, have I seen the movie? You were telling me about the movie.
Oh, God. You want to take from me so bad. As if you don't have enough.
I want to take so many things from you.
My life being the top one. What does that mean? I'm gonna die.
Can't take that. Can't take what's not rightfully mine.
I was about to say, that was about 8. You're about 8 years too late.
Yeah, because you're old and decrepit.
You know what?
Pushing 30. Anyways, Hugh. Anyways,
And
you
you're
ready to
pushing kindergarten. What do you want?
I'm not. I'm not. No, Cody, seriously, take that back.
You're so stupid. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
I take
Your boyfriend robbed me the cradle.
I take your joke and make it funnier. And talk about that.
Right.
Cody.
I can have nothing.
Don't do that to me. Don't even like that. Cody. Stop. Like, it's literally not funny.
I'm gonna cry.
I don't know why you would even say that.
Oh.
I don't know why you would even say that. Like, it's not funny. It's not true. My God, fuck. Cody.
Where do we go from here? How do we
It's called improv, babes. Look it up. That's gonna be so loud.
Yeah, well.
Well.
Look at your squiggles.
Look at your sound waves.
Look at your big ass squiggles.
Don't be fat phobic.
The way.
Don't be fat phobic on the pod.
Says the original. The OG.
The OG fat phobe?
Yeah.
It's me.
Exactly.
So if you care to find me,
You know what?
you won't be able to because my waist is so thin. Guys, I don't know why we're all trying to play this like facade of Hannah's not funny. Like I don't know why. Like people just
What is
don't
this
like give
narrative
credit
that
where
you're
credit is
spinning?
due. I'm funny. I'm hilarious.
Yes. What is
Everyone
this
needs to match
narrative?
my vibe, and I mean that
Okay.
on my mama.
Brandy. With
Thank
an I.
you remembered.
Rare. Count that as a win. I
E
can't
with an
remember
I.
shit.
That was so funny.
That was funny.
E with an I.
E with an I. Because that made it no easier. Because that's
I
also
said-
not how that's spelled.
Starts with a B, ends with an E with an I.
E with an I.
E with an I, not E like an E, the letter E, like the sound E with an I. The sound E created by an
Yes.
I. You get what? Shut
Yes,
the
but the
fuck
way
up.
you say.
Literally, shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna put a
Cut
picture of
this.
a clown over her face.
Oh, right now.
Anyway, the way you were saying it made it sound crazy. Back to Roblox. Fuck.
Hey.
Can we go back to how we were on Roblox?
If I'm one thing, I'm crazy.
I'm so sorry. That felt like it was too much. Now I'm abusing her
If
on
you or
camera.
anyone you love is being abused, call this number down at the bottom of the
Oh my
screen.
god!
Oh my god.
Escalating to domestic abuse.
It's friggin' an ad for BetterHelp. Online therapy.
Oh, I've heard so many bad things about that.
Never tried it. Never have I ever.
Yeah, because like that feels like it would be such a good idea, but then I've heard so many like weird things about specifically BetterHelp.
Do you want to know a really funny story? It's actually not that funny.
Is it that you wish they would sponsor us and they would be our first sponsor?
Please.
They won't even bother until we've got at
No.
least 100K.
Yeah. At least. No, when I was working at 2NC. It was very recent. Like, it was when I first started. So, like, I was the key. I mainly rang. Like, I was on Ring.
You were on the Ring doorbell.
I was on the Ring doorbell. And I was checking this person out. They were hot. No, I'm just kidding. They weren't. It was this lady. She was, like, in her 30s, maybe.
But ugly.
But ugly. No, I'm just kidding. If you're watching this, you weren't. She's not.
She's not.
Hey, but if you want to sponsor. Anyways, no, there was this lady. I was checking her out. I don't even know how we got onto the topic. Like, I truly don't. But I found out that she was a licensed therapist. And she was a BetterHelp therapist. Like, she was an online therapist. And I was like, I don't even know how it happened, but she gave me all of her information. She gave me a link. She gave me her email. She gave me her phone number. And she was like, reach out to me, girl.
She clocked it as soon as she saw you. She was like, this one needs
That's
help.
true. That's true. And not even the day later, Holly screamed in my face and made me cry in front of the customers. So maybe she could sense it. Maybe she could sense something coming on.
Psychic psychotherapist.
Literally a psychic. Oh my gosh, speaking of psychic, I do want to talk to you about this. Have you ever watched like Long Island Medium?
You know she's fake, right? I'm just desperately begging to know that you know she's a fake.
Well, I'm not talking about her.
Oh, okay.
Do you think like anybody who does that is a fake, or like just her specifically?
Okay. It's not that I think, it's that I know. She's been proven to be fake so many separate times.
But like her specifically, or the general idea of being a medium.
Okay.
Because you say that and then I'll tell my story.
Most people that do that for money and fame like that are fake. Are absolutely fake.
But what if
I'm
people
not
get there,
saying
start
all
doing
of
something
them.
else, and then become famous because of it?
Some of them are real. Some of them are.
Okay.
Not all of them.
Okay.
Most of them, I would say, are not.
I can work with this.
Okay, go ahead.
I can work with this. Tyler Henry.
Remind me who he is.
He has a show on Netflix. It's called Life After Death, or Alive After Death, or something like that. And he also has another show on Netflix that's a live show. So people come to his live show and he does readings for them. So it's live. It's real. Right in front of you, right in front of your face. But it was like, I want to say 2022 maybe that I got was first watching this. Obsessed immediately. And I was watching it in the living room one day. It was the very last episode, and he wasn't talking to someone's loved one. He was, but he was talking to someone's dead dog. Not like, I don't want to say talking to them, but like getting their thoughts and mannerisms. And so like it wasn't to the point where it was like, that's not believable. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was so sad. It was so sad. My dad was sitting in there watching it with me, and we are animal lovers.
Yeah.
Like, we are the biggest animal lovers. We were bawling. Me and my dad. Like, my dad, I have a video of him crying at the show. And I just have been obsessed ever since. Like, I love him, and I love what he does. And I think that there's a very, like you said, like, her, what is her name?
Who? Long Island
Island
Medium? Teresa Caputo.
Yeah, Teresa fake as fuck. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
God, yes.
I can get behind that. 100%. But I don't think that Tyler Henry's fake. One, he does have a live show, and two, the way that he does his readings is so much more believable, because it's not like they're saying this or like playing off of like what the other person is saying to like give them what they're like to say what they think they want to hear. It's like so real. It's like before the person even says anything, like before they even see what the inside of their house looks like so you can see pictures and like base stuff off of that. Like before any of that happens, he gets himself in the headspace and like he starts to feel it, and it's like he just knows immediately off the rip. And I think that it's crazy, and I love it so much, and I've cried multiple times to his content. If you crush all of my hopes and dreams, I'm going to hit you on the pod.
No, you won't.
Throw something at you.
Because you know I'll clip it, and then it'll be everywhere that I'm being domestically abused by you. 2.
Call CPS.
CPS?
Yeah.
I am not a child.
I am your mother. You listen to me.
Oh.
Period, Megan Trainor.
She said I had a baby, and now it's time for the song.
Guys, I love Megan Trainor. Okay, finish what you're about to say.
Yeah, we're going to go back to what you were talking about.
Yeah.
So much of what's, I guess I'll call them celebrity psychics, and anyone in that sort of field, so much of what they do simply boils down to cold reading and predetermined information. So cold reading, if you don't know what that is, it has to do with a lot of very general questions that adhere to most people. Almost everyone knows someone that died. Almost everyone has a mother and a father. Almost everyone has a grandparent that's already passed. Sorry,
not me.
That's passed away. Well, the ages of the people that like really go in for this shit, they do.
They do, yeah.
So they will ask like all of these general questions to get to sort of the core of what they want, and then they just make it up on the spot. It's a lot of improv. And not only that, a lot of this has to do with predetermined information, where these live shows, unless they have been like certifiably deemed like all of these people are going to be anonymous coming in. He has no access to who's going to be there. They didn't have to purchase a ticket under their name, because if they purchased a ticket under their name, it is simply Google.
Yeah.
You just simply Google this, and then you know to pick certain people out in the crowd.
I don't know. I think that I'm also a very gullible person, and I have a lot of trust in people.
Well, that's why it works. And that's not to say that he's a fake, because I truly know nothing about this man.
I mean, that's
like
honestly, like, even if someone told me that it was all fake, like everything was fake, I still think that I would enjoy it.
Well, there's also a lot of power in grief and closure. And that's what a lot of these celebrity psychics hone in on, is these people come wanting this experience.
The closure,
so they saying they prey on it is a little too, like, aggressive.
Yeah.
But, like, they do prey on that. They know that, like, oh, my mom died.
Saying the word praying is a little bit too religious for me.
But yeah, they hone in on that. They know people want closure. They know they're coming here to talk to a dead loved one.
Yeah.
Or to get that energy.
I guess I can understand that, and like that does make a lot of sense, but it was also 2022. I was the ripe age of 17 years old. Like,
oh my god.
It was before like the real like my I don't want to use the word depression because that feels like such a generalized term nowadays, but like that's the only way that I can really describe it. Like the state that I was in like a year or two ago, like I wasn't there yet. Like, I was still very fresh, is the best way that I can describe my mental. You know, I was just digging it. I was loving it. I was eating it up. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I was.
I mean, there's also a lot of, like, entertainment value to this stuff. That's why they're so popular. That's why they stay popular. Because some people, even though, like, they know it's fake, they're like, oh, this is fun
But I don't know. I'm going to choose to believe him.
And that's fine. I mean, as long
I
as
don't
you're
even want to, like, go do the research about it because, like, don't piss me off. Like, I love him.
Well, I also say all this as someone who, like, has a foot in the door of all this psychic stuff and all this spiritual side stuff.
Oh, yeah, because you're, like...
Yeah, you know that about me.
Yeah. I was like, wait, who? But it's, like, literally you.
Literally me and my family.
I had to think about it for a second. I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You have told.
I haven't gone into it on this podcast.
You haven't. Do we have time for you to do it now?
Well, we're literally an hour over.
An hour over?
Over an hour, excuse me. That came out bad.
I was like, oh my god,
we're over an hour already.
Yeah, okay.
But it is not, and because I know all of the, like, tools that these people use, like, it's just simply not believable. I have yet to see an actual, like, celebrity psychic that I believe. Someone could sway me. Like, I'm not saying I think they're all fake.
You should go watch Life After Death, because I think that there's also a genuineness to him and his, like, his personality and stuff. But also, like, some people are really good at acting. Just to, like, just to give, like, from both sides of, I don't want to say the debate because I don't feel like we're debating, but, like, that's the best term that I can give for it. Like, from your side, is, like, I can see how people are phenomenal actors. And, like, yeah, 100%, everything could be scripted. I can see that side, but I think that I also don't want to say inner child, but, like, the inner child in me, like, the naive side of me wants to believe it so bad, and so I'm gonna
like believing in wonder.
Yes, I'm gonna grasp onto that because it gives me joy.
That plays a big part in it too.
Yeah.
And fuck, there was one other point I really wanted to make before we moved on, and now I can't remember what it was. Oh, you remember how we were talking about, like, the mass psychosis of church camp?
Yes.
That also plays a part. Yeah. Because you're sort of in this space of, like, we're all here for a similar reason.
That's true for, like, the live shows.
Yeah, we all want to sort of believe this.
Yeah, and you know what? One thing about me, I am gonna believe it. I just want to, like, I think that it also boils down to, I want to grasp onto something that makes me happy, and I don't want to let it go. Like, if this makes me happy, don't ruin it for me. I'm going to choose to believe it, even if there's so many signs pointing to that's not true. Call me crazy.
Oh, wow.
Call me crazy if you want to, but, like,
as long as it's not to your and other people's detriment, I don't see a problem.
Yeah, no, 100%. And also, like, and I'm not trying to make this, like, a whole woe is me, because I feel like I have been talking about, like, my mental health a lot on this pod. But, like,
I mean, we struggle with it. Like, it just is what it is.
And everyone does, and it is what it is. But it's, like, especially in the state that I was and still have phases of, if I find something that brings me joy, I'm going to grasp onto it and not let it go for the life of me.
Yeah.
So, like, don't piss me off. Like, don't ruin it for me. Because this is the one thing that I have found. Like, that's why I'm so obsessed with MasterChef right now. And, like, playing Dress to Impress with you. Because it, like, distracts me and distracts my brain from feeling the
Existential dread.
Yeah, like however else I'm supposed to describe it.
The
like
crushing pressure of the world we live in.
Yeah, truly. And you know what? You were spot on with that one.
That's what I've been feeling lately.
So yeah, like if I find something that brings me true joy, like I'm gonna grasp onto it. Also, whenever I get home, do you want to play Dress to Impress?
Yeah.
Period. Anyways, we don't have to play Dress to Impress. We can play a horror game, but we're playing.
I don't mind either way.
I also downloaded a new game that I used to be obsessed with when I was a very wee child, and I stole my dad's MacBook One. Like downloaded it and played on it. Like, you know, the really big blocky ones.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we used to have one of those, and I downloaded Wizard 101. I know. Did you have that? Oh my god. Are we
I loved Wizard 101.
Oh
I loved Wizard 101.
Oh my god. We should play together. We should play together.
Yes.
I literally downloaded it yesterday after we got off the phone, and I started playing it a little bit. I got through the overview, like beginning phases, so I'm like into it now.
Oh my god, I wonder if my account is still like existing.
I don't even know. That's why I just made a new one. I doubt. I just made a new one, started from the beginning, because I'm a different person than who I was when I was 5.
True. Well, I hate losing progress. Like, I did all that progress when I was young.
That's valid, but I also vaguely remember the last time that I played it, I was in a spot where I could not figure out what I was supposed to be doing. But I was also so young. God.
Yeah, that's actually a great point.
Yeah, I was also so incredibly young at this point. Like, there's no reason why my dad should have been letting me play video games. I should have been in school.
Well, Wizard 101 wasn't.
I should have been studying.
Oh, well.
Like, I should have been doing my homework.
Yeah.
And I was sneaking my dad's MacBook in my room at 1 o'clock in the morning, school the next day, trying to fucking get on my gamma. Like, trying to refuel.
I cannot believe you liked Wizard 101. That's crazy.
I was absolutely obsessed with it. Okay, first of all, how can you not believe it? I'm a nerd. I like Dungeons and Dragons.
You know what? Actually, that is a good point. It's just you're not in, like... I feel like
the
nerd that you were
and
the
so
nerd that I were.
Ways.
Yeah, that I were.
I were.
Oops.
I feel like we are different in so many ways that when we do have things in common, it's hard for us to like
be normal about it.
That, but it's also hard for us to like just automatically like assume that we we enjoyed the same things.
Yeah.
And I think that also has to do with, because I mean I feel like we're very similar as people right now. Where was I going with this?
Oh no.
Fuck! I literally just lost it right in the middle of me saying
Love
it.
that. It's supposed to be...
an age thing.
Oh, yes.
It also is kind of like an age thing where it's like, well, I don't think we're that far apart, but like if we were this same age apart when we were, say, middle school, high school ages, we wouldn't be friends.
No.
We would not talk to each other at all. Like, this only works because of when we met each other in life. That's like so, and it's like, it's fine. It's not like weird or anything. I'm just saying, like, it's okay that you wouldn't have thought that I would have played Wizard 101.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't hurt my feelings.
I think some of it is because it feels like a little bit after your time.
Yeah.
But I'm also trying to remember the fact that, like, Wizard 101 has literally been around for...
Yeah.
Like, it's been around so long, and it has stayed consistent.
And you can tell not a damn thing has changed. But I think that that's the beauty of it,
So,
too.
a few months ago, I discovered that it's coming to console. Because I was like, oh, that's huge, because then I could play it on my PS5.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay, flex.
Then please.
Subtle flex.
That's a flex, sure.
My PS5? Isn't that the newest one?
Well, yeah, but it's not, like, new.
Whatever.
Anywho.
I don't care.
So I was looking into Wizard 101 because I was like, oh my god, that's incredible. I've been wanting to play Wizard 101. It's coming to console. What a crazy coincidence.
And it's free on the computer. Like,
Yes.
That's what's crazy to me is, like, I feel like it had such a good rap, like, and it was so popular, and it was free. And it has continued to stay free this whole entire time, and I love that.
But again, I was looking into it, and a lot of it, some of it is still free, but there's quite a bit of stuff that's stuck behind, like, a paywall. Mm-hmm. Not a significant paywall, but if you're, like a child playing it, like, yes. Like, that's crazy for some of it, for a child. Also, like, the stuff that's come out, the newest stuff, because they have consistently released new stuff over the entire time they've been in existence. The new stuff looks a lot better than the old stuff, because the old stuff has not been remastered whatsoever. Which is kind of, like, strange that you've kept a game around for this long and not remastered the original setup.
But I think that it's also, like, so nostalgic. Like, I downloaded it and I was like, this is exactly what it was before, and it's exactly what I wanted it to be. Like when I was wanting to play the game,
Yeah.
it was kind of like a relief thing that it's like this is exactly the same.
Yeah.
And because the old version, like the old version, it's not an old version, it's the same exact thing, but like that's what I was wanting to play, that's what I was craving, that's what I needed in my bones, you know. And it's exactly how it was. And
Yeah.
I'm like, this is so refreshing that it's the same, because there's so many things where it's like, the only thing that I can kind of compare it to is like when you watch an ad on Instagram or YouTube or something and you're like, I want to play that game. That's a good game, I want to play that game. You go to download the game and you
It's
log
different.
into it and it's
Yeah.
completely different than what it says it was. Because a lot of those will get me like ones where it's like, fuck, how do I even describe this without sounding like a maniac? This person gets cheated on by their husband.
I know
and-
exactly what you're talking about.
Yes, and then you get on
And
it,
sometimes
and it's
she's
like,
horrifically ugly, and you have to
yes,
fix her.
yes.
Yeah.
And then you download it, and you're like, yeah, I want to play that game. You download it, and it's like Candy Crush.
Yeah.
And it's like that's not even the game. Like that's just an add-on. Like the main part of the game is like
Yes.
Candy Crush.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
like, this
don't
is not
wanna
what I
play-
wanted. I wanted to fix her window.
Yeah.
I wanted to make the smarter decision and not put duct tape in front of that bitch like you did in the ad. Like, do you get it?
Yeah.
Are you feeling it right now?
Or those like shooter ones, you know, the ones where they're walking along those platforms.
Yes.
Yes. And
Yes.
yes. Even there's one
They
specific game.
piss me off.
Yes.
Or like the polar bear one where you have to build your own you have to build your fortress
The igloo
and
or
then
whatever.
you have to yes.
The walls.
Yes.
You're building the walls, yeah.
Yes.
And then it's not that.
Oh my god, guys, I'm so heated right now.
False advertising.
Yeah, propaganda. You like that
Well,
big word
no.
I just pulled up.
I love that big word, but it just wasn't used correctly.
It was. They're,
That's not propaganda, babe.
yes, it is. They're giving us media that is false, that they're trying to paint themselves in a better light to make us do something for them, to make us get their game. That's propaganda.
I
The concept.
when I think of
know-
propaganda, I only think of political propaganda, but you're
Yes,
kind of you
but
are
it
right.
could-
You are right.
There could be.
And we're gonna put a pin in that to end the episode, aren't we?
Yes. Hannah was right. End of pod. That's all we needed to know. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's everything. Who cares?
Who cares?
Not
Not
me.
us. Interesting. Okay.
Producer entertainment.
Right, and that's why I think about us as a unit and how to make us successful. And she's like, how do I get the moments? How do I become the shooting star?
Well, when we start making money, it's going to be 70-40. And you know that, right?
That math.
70-30?
Thank you. And also it'll be 70-30. It'll be 50-50.
Okay, actually, you have to cut that because I sound dumb. Like,
No.
guys, I woke up at 3 o'clock in the
No.
morning. I'm tired. I'm running on caffeine. I'm running
I
on.
need more caffeine than
I'm
that,
running
actually.
on a coffee, a double smoked bacon sandwich.
Oh my god. We have to end this, but their sandwiches are so good, but they do not fill you up.
No.
It's like you're eating air.
No. Well, yeah. I'm sorry.
I just laughed into camera like
Oh
an
my God.
insane person.
Guys, I just lost it. I just lost it.
We have to stop. We have to go. We have to end this. Okay.
I'm about to start hyperventilating.
Who ended it last time? Do we remember? Oh my god.
I think that we just continuously cut each other off.
Okay.
But you go ahead and end it,
Well,
girls.
thank you so much for watching this week's episode. We hope you
Yes.
enjoyed. Please like, comment,
I
subscribe.
feel like this was a really good episode.
I enjoyed it a
I
lot.
feel really good about this episode.
Maybe we need to not sleep every time we film.
Well, if we start recording on Fridays, then that's going to be the case for me. I feel like you don't sleep a lot of the time, so it's very good possibility that
Guys, insomnia.
yeah.
It's gonna kill me. If it's not the depression, it's the insomnia.
The way that you said that so fast, I thought you said I'm a zombie. Like I'm a zombie.
Sometimes. Zombies 4. I'm
Insomnia
gonna be
makes
in the
you a
next
zombie.
one. Zombies 5. He doesn't sleep.
I love those movies.
I do too. You knew this about me.
No.
Yes, we talked about zombies before.
Someday.
Okay,
this
we're
could be
ending this because I
something
can't sing.
extraordinary.
Extraordinary? Is
You
that what
and
it
me,
is?
no, I was finishing the line.
Okay.
We could be ordinary someday. We could be something extraordinary. You and me side by side, out in the broad daylight. If they laugh, we'll say we're gonna be someday, someday,
Holding space.
someday. We're gonna be someday. I was doing the harmonies.
Right.
Because I'm always the boy.
Anyway, like, comment, subscribe on whatever platform you're on. Whether that be YouTube or Spotify. Thank you
Unless
so
you're
much.
Holly, then we're looking forward to this dislike.
Honestly,
one
at this
dislike.
point, I expect that.
I think
Anything,
it's so
anything we
funny.
mention her in, so she'll probably do it on this one too.
I think it's so funny.
I think she's lurking.
Oh, 100% has
Like,
to be.
Okay, but we're done. Thank
Yeah.
you again so much for watching. We hope you
Yes.
enjoyed. We put out a new episode every Wednesday with clips
Every Wednesday.
sprinkled throughout the
Sprinkled.
week,
Yes.
as long as everyone's posting.
I actually have to go home and catch up on some posting, but it's fine.
Like,
I'm about to spam all of our social medias and post like 20 videos. It's fine.
oh my god.
It's
Okay.
fine. It's fine. It's gonna get done.
Anyway, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, we sure will. I miss you already. Okay, bye.
Bye.
That was a good add-in. Oh my god, I'm so funny. I miss you
Oh my god, it was so funny.
already. Don't worry, I'll get up and end it this time.
Please do.